The Great Pyramid of Giza. Built in ancient Egypt around the 26th century BC, the Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed as the tomb of the pharaoh Khufu. It stands on the Giza Plateau near modern Cairo and is the only wonder that is still surviving to this day. Originally covered in smooth white limestone, it would have shone brightly under the sun for thousands of years. It was the tallest man-made structure on Earth. Its precise alignment and enormous stone blocks still raise questions about how it was built. More than anything, it represents the power, wealth, and engineering skill of ancient Egypt. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Said to have been built in the ancient city of Babylon near present-day Iraq, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon were described as a series of terraces filled with trees and plants. Ancient writers claimed they were created by King Nebuchadnezzar II for his wife who missed the green hills of her homeland. What made them remarkable was the idea of lush vegetation rising high above the dry plains supported by an advanced irrigation system. However, no clear evidence has ever been found, leading to some historians to question whether they even existed. Even so, they remain a powerful symbol of ancient imagination and ambition. The Statue of Zeus. This enormous statue stood inside the Temple of Zeus in Olympia, Greece. Created by the sculptor Thaddeus around 435 BC, it showed the god Zeus sitting on a grand throne. The statue is made of ivory and gold over a wooden frame, giving it a glow and lifelike appearance. It was built to honour Zeus, the king of the Greek gods, and became a major religious attraction. Though it was eventually destroyed, ancient descriptions suggest it was so tall it nearly touched the temple ceiling. The Temple of Artemis. Located in modern-day Turkey, this temple was dedicated to Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt and the moon. It was much larger than most Greek temples and richly decorated with sculptures and columns. Over time, it was destroyed and rebuilt several times, including when it was deliberately set on fire in 356 BC. Its scale and beauty impressed visitors from across the ancient world. The temple showed how religion, art, and civic pride could come together in one monumental structure. The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Built in the city of Halicarnassus, also in modern-day Turkey, this tomb was constructed for Mausoleum, a Persian governor, and his wife Artemisia. Completed around 350 BC, it combined Greek, Egyptian, and Lycaonian architectural styles. The structure stood on a high platform and was decorated with detailed sculptures. Its design was so influential that the word mausoleum is still used today for grand tombs located all over the world, but earthquakes eventually reduced it to ruins. It was once considered one of the finest burial monuments ever created. The Colossus of Rhodes. The giant bronze Colossus stood at the harbour of Rhodes, a Greek island in the Mediterranean. It was built to celebrate a military victory in 280 BC and represented Helios, the sun god. The statue stood over 30 metres tall, making it one of the tallest statues of the ancient world. Contrary to popular belief, it likely did not stand with its legs over the harbour entrance. After only a few decades, an earthquake caused it to collapse. Even in its ruins, it remained famous for centuries as a symbol of strength and unity. The Lighthouse of Alexandria. Constructed on the island of Pharos near the city of Alexandria in Egypt, this lighthouse guided ships safely into one of the busiest ports of the ancient world. Built around 280 BC during the reign of the Ptolemaic kingdom, it may have stood over 100 metres tall. A fire burned at its top and mirrors were used to reflect the light far out to the sea. Its height and advanced design made it one of the greatest engineering achievements of its time. Eventually damaged by earthquakes, it disappeared, but its influence can be seen in the word pharos, which became a term for lighthouse in many languages. I have a question for you. Which of the wonders I have mentioned today are your favourites? Let me know in the comments down below. Please like, comment and subscribe for more history videos. Thank you for watching.